Temple dishes to Rice. AI kicks to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Ilgauskas. Peters grabs the miss.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Ilgauskas. Sinks the three-pointer. Ilgauskas has got 11 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Longhorns shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Longhorns making a change here. Lawson's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Alexander's checked in, out of hand on it. Outside Jackson, from deep. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Red Hot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
Is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Big Daddy's checked in for Red Hot. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Franklin's checked in for Mr. Perfect. Watson the pass to Peters. Here's Prince. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Jackson passes to Alexander, and he converts the layup.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Texas trails by 4. Here's Prince, and he uses the glass on the layup. Prince has got 6 points.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That'll be his second foul of the game. AI outside. Memphis moving that ball around. Franklin kicks to Rice. AI outside. Here's Alexander. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
There's the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
Prince with it, working on AI. The game now all time.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Rice. Here's Alexander. The layup missed. Pass to Big Daddy. Fires from deep. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Longhorns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for 3.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he makes all 3. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Jackson in the corner. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup. Jackson's got his second bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Lawson. To the right side. Basket counts.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Sharp the pass to Franklin. The shot from the low post is good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Prince outside. Bucket is good.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Outside for Jackson. A 3-ball. Texas grabs the miss. Prince outside. Lawson right side. No good on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And it's Memphis on the break. Jackson has the open look. Drains the wing train. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Memphis.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Prince with it. Working on and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly, born and raised.
Well, that's why they're in front.
Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And Wade sends it back. The pass to Big Daddy. Takes a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Memphis trails by 7. Ilgauskas in the post. Lawson defending to end the run. Off the left rim and out. Texas shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Lawrence passes to Wade. And Texas Tech. On 2 more.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And here's Gibson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Here's Prince. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Prince has got the lead up to 11 now for Texas.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And Texas making a change here. Junior's checked in. Tries a three off the inbound. Count that one, and the Longhorn lead has been cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. Watson the pass to Wade. Longhorns passing it around. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Gibson. Memphis trails by 8. Inside, stolen by Wade. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
First one falls for him. Red hot, he's checked in for Texas. A-Train comes in for the dude. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
They double him with Junior. Outside.
His shots. He is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Ilgauskas dishes to right. Down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Sharp. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Passes to Perry to the paint. No good from Wade.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now, here is Ilgauskas. He's guarded closely. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw of the game. 2 shots. No good on the free throw. Peters checks in for Texas. Memphis trails by 13. Vanderbilt the pass to Temple. White outside. Down low. And Temple kicks to Ilgauskas. Here's Perry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And these are his second and third.
Okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
And the first one at the line is good.
Hey again, everybody. Looks like this could be an upset in the making. I'm Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Longhorns. Kenny, give us your take.
Well, their success from the free throw line is big tonight. They absolutely were determined to take it to the hole and not be denied. We saw them dictating the action, finishing strong and asking for more.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they were playing like those Christians, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game for Mr. Perfect.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit, gave this offense a different dimension.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So on the floor for Memphis, AI is out there with ABC. Then it's Shorty. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's Wright in at the three. Ilgauskas with it. Guarded now by Prince. And it's Ilgauskas missing. Texas leading by 15. Now Prince. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Nice game. Great performance by the Dude.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
Memphis trails by 17. Pass to Ilgauskas. Outside Gibson. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Gibson's got his second bucket tonight.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
And stolen by Wright. And he bangs it home with one hand.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 14. Fires from 18. And Texas tacks on 2 more.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The pass to Temple. Brown. Here's Big Daddy. Banked in off the glass. Big Daddy's got 6 here in this quarter.
And coming out of halftime, Coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And the Longhorns with possession here. Longhorns leading by 16. Prince outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Ilgauskas with it. Now Lawson defending. They get it again. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
For Memphis, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw good, Ilgauskas. The Longhorns have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Silk, guarded by Wright. Pass to Wade. And it's Memphis on the break. Vanderbilt the pass to Gibson. Memphis moving that ball around. White dishes to Gibson. And Ilgauskas kicks to Temple. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got 23.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Prince's shot is good. And the Longhorns lead by 15.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Ilgauskas. Oh, good with the triple.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Passes it to Lawrence. Here's Wade. They get it back. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And the shot is good. 20 points for him.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And Ilgauskas kicks to Temple. Right wing. Here's Big Daddy, defended by Gibson. The Big Daddy passes to Wade. Here's Big Daddy. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Lawson against Ilgauskas. Here's Vanderbilt. Knocks down the 3 ball. Vanderbilt's got 6.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Timeout called, the Longhorns. And some changes here for Texas. ADC comes in for Black Hole, and it's Red Hot in for Big Daddy. Texas leading by 16. Prince outside. And another miss by Texas. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Over to the wing. Temple dishes to Wright. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Memphis, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Longhorns making a change here. Junior's checked in. To the inside. And thrown by Ilgauskas. Temple the pass to Gibson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Memphis, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. And he makes the first. A-Train, he's checked in for Prince. both free throws good from Gibson. Longhorns leading by 12. Here's Perry. He's got 7. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Augustus. He gets it in there.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Here's Perry. 9 points in the game so far. The pass to Peters. Wide open look. But he stays with it. Can't hit that one. Memphis trails by 12. Ilgauskas in the post. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
See, now he's getting defenders back on their heels a little bit, getting to the foul line here in the second half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that? Or is there a point of view that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now, as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You've got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree. Perry, no good. A steal. Sharp, the pass to Lawrence. Pass to Peters. Rolls up on the elbow. Almost, but it rolls out.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Texas leading by 12. Perry passes to Peters. Out to the right wing. Gibson with the steal. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Good work there as it goes. Temple's got 4 this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
To the middle, here's Peters. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Now, here's Ilgauskas. He's got 27. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. We've got 1:28 left in the 3rd. From 12 feet out. Perry, no good. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
The dude, he's checked in for the Longhorns.
And here's a look at some numbers for the professor. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
Throw good, AI. And both free throws good for AI. Longhorns leading by 8. Here's Perry. 9 points in the game so far. They get it back. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 8 points for ABC.
and you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Alexander kicks to AI. Passes it to Alexander. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. Clock at 4. On the left block, and the shot goes down. Jackson's got 9 points.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Texas getting another chance here. Memphis trails by 8. It's picked off. 4-on-3 break. Here's Lawrence, and there's the second time to finish it off.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Perry. Good on the jump shot. And it's a 12-point Longhorn lead. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Texas out in front. They lead by 12. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Red Hatters out there with Black Hole. Then there's A-Train, and it's Big Daddy, and it's Lawson, and at the center, filling out the middle.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Franklin. Shorty comes in for Alexander. White, he's checked in for the Professor. And ABC subbed in for AI. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. Have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Longhorns leading by 12. Here's Perry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ilgauskas has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class leading. Memphis the rebound. Temple. White outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Memphis moving that ball around. Out of bounds. Texas takes possession. And Texas making a change here. Prince is checked in. Here's Big Daddy. They get a hand on it. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And it's Memphis on the break. Vanderbilt the pass to Augustus. And the jam by Augustus.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Vanderbilt the pass to Augustus. Right outside. Inside. Ilgauskas. This is the Temple. throw drops for Temple. And both free throws good for Temple.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Ilgauskas. Knocked away. Texas leading by 6. The Big Daddy passes to Wade. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Ilgauskas with it. Now Lawson defending. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They've done a great job, but they're not done yet.
High arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Prince has got 10 points here in the second half.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
To the inside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And there's the pass to Wade. There's Big Daddy, guarded by Jackson. Wade, good. And it's an 11-point Texas lead.
Late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
6 to shoot. Vanderbilt the pass to Ilgauskas.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jackson. And that one, good. Big Daddy's got 4 points this quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Pass to Vanderbilt. And Temple kicks to right. Now Jackson. Latrey. Right inside. The offensive rebound. And it's Big Dog with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Wade with the ball for the Longhorns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
It's good, and the Texas lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Ilgauskas.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
And Texas calls time here. Silks check in for Red Hot. Knocked loose. Passes it to Prince. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup. Prince has got 24 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots. Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
And yes, it's good. Prince has got 14 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And it's Ilgauskas missile. Longhorns leading by 10. Here's Big Daddy. It's rebounded by Memphis. Ilgauskas has got his 16th rebound on the night. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. But to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Wade finds Prince. Here's Big Daddy, guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 5 from 18 feet away. Here's Lawson, and he lays it straight in. And the Longhorns lead by 9.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw good, Ilgauskas. No good on the second free throw. Longhorns leading by 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the